Good afternoon, or morning, or evening, whatever. Welcome back to the channel, if you've been here before. The lazy guide to landscape photography. Now, if you watched the previous video, we were down at the Roaches, which is basically a mile and a half down this road, very close to where we are now. And today, there's two locations in one, because today we've come up the road. I'm going to show you this place, which is very, very, very popular with a lot of landscape photographers, and it's a beauty. Not great weather, but I'll show you anyway. By the way, I hope you can hear me over the wind today. The wind is being horrible. Wind's been very rude, but I hope you can hear me okay. So I came and sat under a tree in the hope that the wind would get a little bit better, easier. If anything, it's made it worse, to be fair. Anyway, so this location, I actually think this is one of the most popular amongst landscape photographers. And it's only a couple of yards, well, 20 yards up there. It's an old, dilapidated barn. If you're a keen photographer, you might already know what I'm talking about. And I put it on the list because it's very close to the roadside. However, parking can be a problem. Because it's one of those, again, where if you come, at weekends, and I appreciate a lot of you can't come until weekends, but if you do turn up at the weekend and the weather's nice, you may have a problem parking here. But it's on the list because there are parking spaces, and if you get here early enough, or on a horrible day like today, then you will be able to park up, and it's just over there. As you can see here, I mean, it's the middle of September now, and it's a Friday afternoon, and it already looks quite busy. So if you can, try and get here earlier and you get a better chance of parking. Otherwise, it could be a bit hit and miss. Okay, so this is what we're talking about. I know you're probably thinking, well, it just looks like a wrecked old building. And you'd be correct. You would be correct. Bit rude, but correct. But from a different angle, it's a whole new ballpark. Now, this is one of the most famous angles of this particular barn. And the what three words are going to go in right now. And do you know what? To my everlasting shame, I've actually forgotten what this barn's called. Wow. But I'll put it in here. But yeah, I've got a brain made of mince, basically. Once again, I could have picked a better day to do this weather-wise, but what the hell. Oh, by the way, the what three words you've just seen are to this actual barn. It'll bring you right to the doorstep, okay? It's not anywhere on the side of the road, because again, you may not get parked up. It depends what time of the week you're going to come. So the what three words are to the actual barn. If you do come up here, by the way, there are lots of, this barn itself offers up a ton of compositions. You'll find something really good to get a great picture of. And yeah, it's only about 100 yards from the car, this location. And over there is a lake. If you watched the last video about the Roaches, that's the lake we were taking photos of the other day. And as I say, it's only about a mile and a half down the road. So you can do two locations in one, if you like. And if you haven't watched the previous video about the Roaches, why not? I think this is probably the most recognisable view you'll see of the barn. And I've took some good pictures here. I'll tell you something. There are many more photographers out there who take a better picture of this than I do. For some reason, this has become my nemesis. I can never seem to get a composition that I'm really happy with. But this is well worth a visit, isn't it? Beautiful. I want to buy it. I want to live in it. Got to be honest, it's not as photogenic inside as it is outside. It appears to be full of sheep poo. I might have to come back here in a couple of weeks because I think these trees are going to look amazing. They're just starting to turn now. Just starting to go a little bit yellowy gold. So a couple of weeks and the sun will be out. It looks spectacular. I love all these moss coloured stones here. I want one for my garden. Just saying. But yeah, that's it for this little adventure. Join me again wherever I go next, I'm not quite sure. And do like and subscribe to the channel, it will help build it and it'll be much appreciated. And enjoy, I'll see you next time.